Hello, hello, hello. What is up, my friends? It's your friend and pal Seth. My pronouns are he and they. I want to welcome you inside of this video. So I have been doing my morning inspiration, my morning inspiration videos for quite some time now. And this morning, when I actually had woken up to actually do it, the laptop, that I've been, working with was really just not working, was just not cooperating, and neither was my phone. My phone was also not really cooperating this morning. So being able to try and record. My morning inspiration video for today came to be extremely difficult and everything, and that kind of led to a lot of anxiety for me for today, and just trying to kind of figure out how to kind of get my inspiration video for you all and get that out today. And it is actually later in the day right now. At the time of this recording, it's 5:22 p.m. on a day where I normally do my morning inspiration videos in the mornings. So today is actually also self-care Saturday at the time of this recording. I like to call Saturdays self-care Saturdays. So just wanted to kind of do this just a little bit differently today, and actually just say to you and just ask you, how was your day today? How was your day today? Did it is, as I said, self-care Saturdays. What did you do for your self-care today? Did you maybe wake up in a bit of an anxious state, or a bit of a depressed state, or however kind of you woke up today, and then maybe kind of just dread, the day ahead? Or maybe did you wake up this morning and with a lot of energy and ready to attack the day, and ready to have the most amazing day ever? As I said, me personally, I wake up each morning with anxiety, and I wake up, with a lot of negative thoughts as well in my head. And something that I have found that really helps me to kind of get back down to more of a base level, actually, is listening to music. Just putting on my headphones, just listening to music, just kind of doing what I need to do for me in that moment, in order to kind of help me, help those thoughts, and just help me just to feel just a little bit better. But one of the things I do is I try not to negate what I have been feeling. I try not to negate the fact that there is anxiety, there is, negative thoughts and everything. Trying to still lean into those feelings and trying to find out more about them is extremely important. And it's something that I was actually talking a lot about today. So you all know I'm in a community of practice and everything. And I had a fantastic group earlier on this afternoon. Yeah, as I said, earlier on this afternoon, it was virtual. I finally got my laptop up and working again after taking it to a friend of mine, and said, "Can you fix it?" So when he was able to fix it, Baruch Hashem, thank God for that. But I had a fantastic group this afternoon, and we found ourselves actually going through what's called personal medicine. And personal medicine focuses on, again, what we do rather than what we take when it comes to our wellness, when it comes to mental health, when it comes to, just feeling better. It's a kind of a supplement to things that we take if we're on medication, and so we got to talking actually about anxiety and anxious thoughts, and having a lot of anxiety, and how to kind of curb your anxiety, but also negative thoughts as well, and negative feelings as well. And we went through some personal medicine, and some ways that, we can help, our anxiety and everything. And one of the things that we had come across and everything, as we were kind of looking through a lot of what are called personal medicine cards and everything. One of the things that they have on there is kind of, figuring out where your anxiety is from, learning a lot more about your anxiety to try and, learn more about it so you can combat it, so you know where it's coming from, so that, kind of, so you know how to approach it and how to, get through it and everything. And that's something that has really, really helped me, learning how, where my anxiety comes from, learning where a lot of my negative thoughts come from, all of that. And I just wanted to just, reiterate that that's something that's been really, really helpful for me. Anyway, so I just wanted to, I just wanted to just highlight that, for these purposes and everything. And I thought, it's something that's really, really important, and really, really amazing. Now, in the, kind of, in those of you that have seen my morning inspiration videos, another thing that I really kind of, I like to talk about and everything is, did I achieve my goals, and did I set my goals? Did I achieve my goal for today? And my goal for yesterday was, I definitely, I wanted to take a nap and everything yesterday, and I got that nap in, because I had not gotten a lot of sleep the night before, and it was, I was dragging, a lot. But the thing is, I was able to get, that nap in, and I did feel a lot more refreshed, and I felt a lot better. And one of my goals for today, that I had set for myself even before, I realized that all of this was going on with my laptop and with, just technology, in and of itself, was actually to start a new meditation thing that I'd found. I'd found these incredible guided meditations actually on YouTube. And I said, oh my gosh, I have a goal today. I want to try and listen to some of those meditations. Now, as I said, because of, the issues and everything that I was having, with my, with, a lot of the with the technology and everything, it was a little bit difficult in order to be able to do that. But as I told you, I was able to get everything back online and back up, and I was able to actually go through those before the group that I had this afternoon, and they were beautiful. They were just incredible. So, we go kind of back to, self-care Saturday. If meditation is something that helps you, and meditation is something that helps you and works for you, I highly recommend it. Okay. Especially if it's a guided meditation. That's one of the things I really, really love about guided meditations, because sometimes I find I'm sometimes not really able to kind of quiet my brain that much, and being able to do something that's guided and able to kind of really help me and have a voice to actually listen to. It's something that really, really helps me. So if it's something that helps you, also let me know. And let me know also if you do guided meditation and everything, what are some of the guided meditations that you do? All right. Are they ones that you found on YouTube? What are they? All right. So with that being said, that'll pretty much about end it, for this morning inspiration. Have it like a daily wrap up inspiration. I know. Well, let's call it that. All right. And it is day number 80. So, and so this was day number 80, of these. And I'm thinking of I'm contemplating actually doing more videos like these more at the end of the day, kind of having one in the morning, our morning inspiration, our morning inspiration video, and then having one closer to the evening, again, focused on kind of how was our day, what kind of things, that were wonderful about this day, what kinds of things that may not have been maybe so wonderful, but, how can we put it into a different perspective? All right. So I will close the video for now. I will say always don't quit before the miracle happens, my babies. Find ways to keep moving forward, because you are amazing. You are worth it. Let us join hands, do this together. All right. I will also say stay positive, stay motivated, stay focused on your amazing, huge, big dreams and goals, my friends. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video in place of your morning inspiration video. It's actually our daily our kind of our daily motivation, our maybe nightly evening inspiration, evening review wrap up video for the day. And I will see you, my babies. I will see you. Yes, I will, my babies. God, you're cute. My God, I see you. You're cute. I will see you in the morning inspiration video for tomorrow.